Nigeria's political landscape has taken another dramatic turn as Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila, has filed a 15 billion defamation lawsuit against Prince Adeniyi Adeyemi, the man who identified himself as the Director General of the controversial Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council. The case comes just days after Adeyemi's arrest over separate allegations involving forgery, conspiracy, and impersonation. What exactly led to this lawsuit? Why is Gbajabiamila demanding such a huge amount in damages? And what does this mean for public accountability and freedom of expression in Nigeria? Let's analyze it together much critically. Point 1. What really happened? Akahi News gathered that Femi Gbajabiamila has filed a 15 billion naira defamation lawsuit before the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja against Prince Adeniyi Adeyemi. Take note of that. According to court documents, the Chief of Staff argues that statements allegedly made by Adeyemi damaged his reputation and public image. In addition to the monetary damages, Gbajabiamila is asking the court to order a public retraction, an apology, and a permanent injunction restraining the defendant from making similar allegations in the future. Point 2. Who is involved in this case? The major parties in this case include the following: Femi Gbajabiamila, Chief of Staff to President Bola Tinubu; Prince Adeniyi Adeyemi, who identified himself as the Director General of the PFIPC; the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, where the civil case has been filed. It is also important to note that Adeyemi is already facing separate criminal proceedings over allegations relating to forgery, conspiracy, and impersonation. Those criminal allegations remain before the courts, and he is presumed innocent unless proven guilty according to law. Point 3. Where and when did it happen? The lawsuit was filed at the Federal High Court in Abuja. It follows a series of developments surrounding the PFIPC controversy, including the federal government's position that the organization is not a recognized government agency. Pay attention and take note of that. And the recent arrest of Prince Adeyemi. Point 4. Why is this lawsuit important at this critical moment? This case is about more than money. It raises fundamental questions about reputation, accountability, and responsible public communication. Public officials must remain open to scrutiny, but serious allegations can also have legal consequences if they are found by the courts to be false and defamatory. The case therefore tests the balance between freedom of expression and the legal protection of reputation. Point 5. How will the matter be resolved? It's a big question. The answer now lies with the courts. Gbajabiamila's legal team will be required to present evidence supporting the defamation claim. The defendant, that is Prince Adeniyi, will equally have the opportunity to defend himself in the court and challenge the allegations made against him. Only after hearing both sides will the court determine whether defamation occurred or whether any damages should be awarded to the complainant. Point 6, let's go deeper now critically. 6A, reputation is important public asset. Take note of that. For public office holders, reputation is closely connected to public confidence. Yes, when allegations of corruption or misconduct are made, they can influence how citizens view government institutions. That is why the law provides an avenue for people who believe they have been defamed to seek redress through the courts instead of resorting to self-help. 6B, the rule of law must prevail. One positive aspect of this development is that the dispute is being taken before a competent court. In a democratic society, legal institutions, not media trials or public opinion, should determine whether allegations are true or false. Allowing the judicial process to run its course strengthens confidence in the law, in the rule of law. 6C, public statements carry legal responsibility. This case is also a reminder that freedom of speech comes with responsibility. Whether you are a politician, journalist, activist, or ordinary citizen, allegations capable of damaging another person's reputation should be based on verifiable evidence or empirical evidence. Responsible communication protects both individuals' rights and the credibility of public discourse. Point 7, what this means for Nigerians. This lawsuit reminds Nigerians that the courts remain the proper place for resolving disputes involving reputation and alleged misconduct. It also encourages citizens to verify information before sharing it, especially in an era where statements made at press conferences and on media, social media, can spread across the country within minutes. And finally, as this case proceeds, Nigerians should avoid taking sides prematurely. The filing of a lawsuit does not prove the allegations, just as a defense does not automatically dismiss them. The responsibility of establishing the truth belongs to the courts of law. Whatever the eventual judgment, this case is likely to become another significant chapter in the ongoing PFIPC controversy and a reminder that accountability, responsible speech, and due process remain essential pillars of every democratic society. And to you, my viewers, listener, what do you think concerning this report? Do you think public officials should be quicker to seek legal redress when they believe they have been defamed? Or should they simply respond publicly and allow the public to judge? I want you to share your opinion or thoughts respectfully in the comments section below. And if you found this analysis informative, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, Akahi News. For the full story and more exclusive news analysis, please don't forget to visit akahinews.org. Thank you for watching. I am Joseph Yaji.